Good morning, everybody. It's your host, Hao Tran here for another episode of Vietnam Innovators. Thank you for tuning in every single week, supporting the channel and supporting our team and, of course, our guests. And it's all thanks to you guys. So keep tuning in. Today's guest, Haina Xiang, she is the marketing director at Duolingo for Southeast Asia, Asia Pacific?
APAC.
APAC, okay. Duolingo, you guys probably know what Duolingo is already. You might recognize the brand or the mascot more than anything. Duolingo, I'll let Haina explain what they're doing here in Vietnam and everything else they're doing. But yeah, welcome to the show, Haina.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah. How many times have you been to Vietnam, by the way?
Actually, it's my second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice to be here, to be back.
Yes.
It was 7 years ago, my first time in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm so excited to be back. And I like the food here. I like the restaurant here. And I like the dynamic and the chemistry here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I understand it's your first time traveling abroad since, COVID. And you chose Vietnam.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Actually, so the background is that I lived in Beijing previously.
Yeah.
So this is my first time. After 3 years, I do my first international travel. And I choose my first stop within the Southeast Asia is Vietnam because we saw really strong growth in Vietnam and we want to explore future more growth opportunities here. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Okay. And guys, download the Duolingo app. That's my little plug for there. But before we dive into Duolingo and what you guys are doing here in Vietnam, Haina, let's talk about you first.
Okay.
You mentioned you lived in Beijing. I understand you studied journalism. Maybe you can share about that a little bit.
Yeah. So myself, I'm already with Duolingo for 3 years. And I started doing marketing for Duolingo for China market. And then we feel like we grow pretty well within China. So we extended our learnings and quick wins to the rest of the Asian market. We also started the marketing in Japan. We also started marketing in India. And we also saw pretty strong growth within Southeast Asia. For sure, Vietnam stand out within Southeast Asia. So yeah, start from China and then extend it to the rest of the Asian market. And before that, I was in the media industry as well. So I like talking to people as well and share the experience and meet new people. And so
today I feel like you're the host.
I'm flattered. It's my honor to be here. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Haina. Let's also talk about like what you're doing exactly at Duolingo. You're here in Vietnam. It's an important market. You guys, just being here is a statement in itself. So what does your role entail exactly in getting Duolingo more downloads in Vietnam, more audience?
Yeah. So actually, my role at Duolingo is basically to drive the growth within Asia and also for sure in the Vietnam. And how we do this is through like 3 approaches. One is doing the marketing because we are very clear, though Duolingo is pretty popular global-wide, though we already have 500 million downloads globally, but we are still pretty new in Asia. So we do want to let more people heard about Duolingo. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard about us or haven't even tried us. So from marketing side is to let people know and heard about us. That's one. And secondly, we are pretty sure our core is our courses. Only when your courses, like language courses, is at a really high quality, you can retain the users or you can get more word of mouth amplification. So my role is to internally to advocate what type of the courses were needed for local markets.
Okay.
What types of the content qualities that we needed. We do need to improve the course quality. So improve the course quality. And third, we also want to localize the product. For example, I will give a small example in Vietnam. Our registration funnel it used to be registered through email or through Facebook or through Google, but it's not that common in Vietnam. People like to register through like a phone number or other channels. So we do want to make sure our product experience is as localized as possible. So I think from marketing, course, and product, like three functions drive together to the growth within Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of cool insights in Vietnam. The whole telephone thing too. I agree. Based on what we've seen at Vietcetera, how people download our app and all that. Not a lot of people use direct email. They might use like the plugins like Facebook and Apple and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, very cool. Let's get into Duolingo too. It's 10-year anniversary this year. What are some big things as part of that 10 years that you're thinking of? Your team is thinking of?
Yeah, it's really amazing that Duolingo has already been 10 years. We're really proud that we're already almost within the language education, we are already number one global wide with 500 million downloads. And we're also really proud that we offer so many different courses. We're not only focusing on like the teaching English, but also we provide wide spectrum of the options for the users. For example, in addition to English, we also offer Japanese, Korean, Spanish, French, and also Chinese courses. So no matter what languages you want to learn, like all in one, you can download one app, you can have a lot of options. And I think the third thing that we're really proud is, and we have insist, is that we always keep Duolingo free. That's really stick to our founder's mission that Luis, he really wants to provide high quality education and also make it universally available to everyone. Like no matter you're rich or poor, no matter where you're coming from, no matter like what jobs you are doing, you can equally access to the language learning content on Duolingo.
Yeah. So that makes Duolingo really stand out, making it free, because all these other ones that I've used or people ask for my recommendation, they usually have to subscribe or something like that. So how do you guys make money?
Make money.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Our content is all free, but we have some like the functions to monetize. So we're now, like for Vietnam market, we haven't really turned on monetization, but we're trying to explore those functions in the second half of the year. I will give some example. We call the premium version of the Super Duolingo. So within Super Duolingo, what you can do, what you can enjoy is one, remove the ads. So while you're learning, you don't have to watch the ads at the end of your session. And secondly, you can download all the content. So while you're on the flight or while you're offline, there's no Wi-Fi, you can download all the content. And thirdly, you have unlimited hertz. Like a hertz is a terms that if you're like playing a game, if you make mistakes, so your hertz is running out. But with Super Duolingo, your hertz is unlimited, so you can make unlimited mistakes during the process. So yeah, those are functions that we do want to bring to Vietnam market, and that's how and the subscriptions is the top ways that we make the profit and earn the revenues.
Okay. Yeah, so just making it accessible, and once people feel comfortable using the app after a while, or maybe right away, they have more confidence in Duolingo. So you're not asking from them for anything in the beginning, I guess you could say. You're not asking anything from them in the beginning?
Yeah, at the beginning, we're not asking for it. You can just enjoy the free content and see how does it go with you. Do you enjoy the learning process? Do you find it's very comfortable? And do you enjoy, do you feel like it's fun? And after you get comfortable with the whole process, and then you can consider, do you want to subscribe or just pay for it?
Yeah, well, with this mascot, very comfortable. So. And so it sounds like it's all about gamification. That is a principal strategy in Duolingo. Maybe you can share more about, instead of asking for subscriptions up front, how does the whole gamification thing add to the whole business model?
Yeah. So actually from the day one, when our founder designed the app, we know that learning language it's not an easy thing. Sometimes it's getting really easy to get bored. Sometimes it's really to give up. It's just like doing the gym. It's really hard to make a goal, and during the process, you just lay back and lay down. If I can lay on the sofa, why do I have to learn a language course or to go to the gym? So we know it's not an easy thing. So we have a principle is to make the language learning process as fun as possible. Only when you enjoy the learning process, and then you can insist and keep doing it. So we have the gamification approach to make the whole learning process feel like you are playing a game. For example, we have some leaderboards feature, so you can rank yourself. You can compete with your some other people and have a ranking. When there is a competition, you have higher motivation to do it. We also have some features like the streaks, like daily streaks, that tracks how many days you have continually learned on Duolingo. So we have some learners have 10 days streak, 100 day streak, or even 1,000 day streak.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, our founder I think he keeps the longest streak with 2,040 days streak.
So he's learned multiple languages at that point.
Yeah, he's learning French, I think, for now, but I think he's gonna learn the Japanese as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a lot of learners keep their streak. But if they lost their streak, they will feel like, my heart is broken. I don't want to come back anymore. I have the same feelings. I used to break one of my Japanese streak. So I stopped for 1 month because losing the streak, if there is a streak, it keeps me motivated. If I lost my streak, I feel like I just give up a little bit, and then I restart again. I need to make the decision. But that's the approach how we retain some users. Yeah.
And we touched upon it before, the whole monetization thing. Free lessons, and that's always been the principle. And you guys make profit and monetize after you deliver the value.
Yeah.
So through the premium subscriptions, through all these elements. Is there anything else you'd want to add on there in terms of how you guys make money?
Make money?
Yeah.
So in addition to our core learning app, there is another product we also feel very promising, and we already start to monetize, which we call Duolingo English Test, which is in addition to teaching English, we also provide a platform that help people to assess their English level. People can use Duolingo English Test score to apply for international schools, international universities. And what's beautiful of this product is it's very convenient. You don't have to go to, you don't have to make a reservation, and you don't have to go to the offline test center. As long as you have a laptop, so you can take the test anywhere, anytime you want. And it's only 1 hour.
Got it.
So it's more user-friendly and cost efficiency, and have more a convenience to take the test.
So someone can pay for this service, and it's used as a certificate, as a way to verify what level of English they're.
Yes,
okay.
There is already a large numbers of the universities accept the score, from New York University to Stanford to a lot the big names in the U.S. and we already have a 80% of the acceptance rate of the top 100 U.S. universities already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even private companies could use it as a way to kind of measure. No, I'm just thinking et cetera. It's people say that they're fluent in English or what so, and you can only really know after you interview them. Yeah. But having a score could be helpful. So,
we're also probably considering use that score as a LinkedIn profile, so people can mark their Duolingo English score on their LinkedIn to show their English proficiency. So that probably could be a potential direction, or work with the companies can use the score to do the interviews as well.
Great. Yeah. Lots of ways. Let's talk about the Vietnam market expansion. It's pretty familiar here, and in fact, according to my notes here, there's 1.62 million users learning Vietnamese as well. So my question is, why is Vietnam important to you? Why are you here? Out of all the countries you can pick in the world, you're here, you physically. And why did you decide to tap into the potential of Southeast Asia as well?
Yeah. So basically, I think there are two reasons. One, we have saw like a really strong organic growth in Vietnam. Within the Southeast Asia, Vietnam has the fastest most growth trend during the past 2 years. It's really stand out, like give us more confidence and like the promising signature of the growth trend. And secondly, I think we saw like increasing language learning needs from Vietnam market with the faster growing economy growth trend. I think the increased number of people, they do want to improve their language from travel to get a better job, to improve, to enjoy the foreign show, like the Korean show, Japanese drama, things. So I think more and more people from Vietnam, they do want to learn different languages.
Yeah, it's not just English. It's
not just English.
Japanese, Korean, other languages.
Yeah, there are top two languages for Vietnamese learners.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. You can have a guess which two languages.
Korean, Japanese.
No.
Chinese.
Yes.
Okay.
So the top one is definitely English, and the second one is the Chinese, and the third one is Japanese, and fourth one is Korean.
Okay.
Yeah. But now we only offer English course and Chinese courses that can learn from Vietnamese. The rest of the courses, they have to learn from English. So one plan is to also bring more courses to the Vietnamese learners that they can learn from Vietnamese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So it's to learn the other languages, you have to have some level of English already to.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Not everyone are comfortable to learn through their second language to the third language. So probably bring more like a local courses.
Okay. Yeah. What I find though too, just as an FYI, and a lot of the people that do speak non-English languages, like a Korean or Japanese, they usually speak English as well. That's been my experience at least. And offline, we were just talking about this before. A lot of your team back in San Francisco and Pittsburgh and Singapore have been wondering like what's really driving the growth here in Vietnam. Like why are there so many downloads and we're not even really here yet. So it's encouraging to see Duolingo here and really taking the market more seriously. So
so we're also like very surprised and amazed by the strong growth. I think there are several reasons. One, I think the COVID actually have a impact, like it transforms people's learning behavior from offline to online. So during the COVID period, we do saw like the stronger growth of the new users. And secondly, I think with the faster economic growth and people have higher intention to like improve their language skills.
Okay.
Yeah. And thirdly, I think Vietnamese people, they really like our brand. They really like Duo. There is even an organic Facebook, like a group page that it's all like a Duolingo users. They organically share their daily streaks, their learning content within that group. And I was so surprised at how actively this group is. So get a lot of love. Duo get a lot of love here.
Yeah. So everything's been done organically in Vietnam.
Mostly, I think organically, but also we're also working on improving the course qualities and also localizing the product. We're also doing some like a media communication. Thanks to our local team here, they're also helping us to tap into the local culture here and see what's trendy within the young generations. So we're also probably going to launch a creative campaign soon this year during the Mid-Autumn Festival. So stay tuned for that.
Okay. Yeah, and just another way to reach the Vietnamese consumers. Now that you're pouring more effort into Vietnam, what goals have you set for the brand growth here? How many downloads, how many, or whatever metrics are important?
So I won't share the exact number, but I think there are three main goals for us. One is to still grow our new users to the next level. We want to keep the growth momentum. And secondly, we want to grow our brand, make the brand more cool and resonate with the local like young learners. We want to make our learners feel proud to brag about themselves that they are using Duolingo. When people talking about Duolingo, they feel, oh, that's a really cool and quirky brand, and they will feel like really proud to share and talk about Duolingo. And thirdly, we also want to explore how we can bring some like the super Duolingo function to Vietnam, because now we only we didn't do the monetization. We haven't really make it profitable here, so that's also one direction that we want to explore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And get more people to hold these plushies. Are they available? Can people get them?
So
maybe
probably
now we have to.
Not for now, but we sometimes we do some like a brand activation at our Facebook group.
Okay.
So if you're interested, just feel free to follow the Facebook group.
As like prizes or like little gifts.
As some gifts. If you share some Duolingo learning story or during some of our campaigns, we will give this as a gift.
Okay.
Yeah. As
well,
a reward.
for those of you watching or listening on today's podcast, if you leave a comment in the description, I will give my own plushie to you, and I'll sign it as well.
No, you don't have to give yours. I will give mine.
Okay.
Yeah. I will
one of the two.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're getting close to wrapping up here, Haina. My question for you, one of my last questions, is about the 10-year anniversary. What's in the pipeline? New features for Vietnamese users, maybe a broader market expansion. You mentioned the Mid-Autumn Festival kind of creative campaign. Any other big kind of moments that you might want to share to our audience today?
Yes. So one of the big moments, like globally wise, is we're redesigning the whole app. We call it Duolingo V2, version 2, which we make the whole learning process more streamlined and simplified. Actually, I can share with you the whole learning process.
Sure.
If you, so you can tell the big difference, because it's already showed on my phone.
Okay.
So actually, so it's more streamlined down the path. Previously, the skills were some of them are paralleled.
Okay.
So now it's like a very simplified, streamlined. So users are easier to track their learning process, and it's like a global redesign of the whole learning app.
Okay.
So we wish that this could help to make the learning process more smooth and trackable, and have a clear learning path. Yeah. One like specific for the Vietnam market is that we want to improve our English course quality. So now we are specifically targeting for beginners. We definitely want to improve the beginning level English course quality, and also we want to teach more intermediate content. As well for more advanced learners. So the course quality is also the focus that we are investing a lot of resources on to the whole Asian market.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's one last question I have to ask you, and I always do this for everybody. Are you hiring in Vietnam? It would be very lovely to work with you. I'm sure people are asking.
Yeah, we don't have a Vietnam office yet, but we are looking for excellent marketer that could help us to really make the Duolingo brand great and resonate with the local culture. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out to us too. Okay. Or comment under your video.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and
thank you for doing ads. Advertising.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll post my LinkedIn after as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just for Duolingo.
Thank you.
Well, very good. That wraps up today's podcast episode. Thank you, Haina. Is there any other last kind of comments or kind of sharings that you'd like to give to our audience?
I think just have fun with Duo and have fun with all the learning process with Duolingo. Enjoy.
Okay, great. Well, you heard it from her. Enjoy Duolingo. It's now officially more so in Vietnam. Of course, it's been available for some time, but look out for some new cool local activations and ideas and creativity from the Duolingo team. That's it for me, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Vietnam Innovators. Every Tuesday morning, tune in for the next one. This is it for today's episode with Duolingo and Haina Xiang. Thank you, Haina, for joining, and we hope to welcome you back to Vietnam very soon.
Thank you.